up, you guys? It's Life at Space with Visionary Rose. Grace and love to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in, rocking, and watching with Life at Space with Visionary Rose. So the topic is still He is a Dependable God, but the topic that I have underneath it is courage for the winning season. Okay, so like I said in my last video, God has placed seasonal people into your life, and God has given you destiny helpers. And so in this season, you don't want to get confused within the seasonal people and within the lifelong time people that He has placed into your life. And so this is what I want you to understand, because see, you gotta, if you haven't healed from like the trauma or like the people, you know, that have hurt you and stuff like that, you're not going to be open to what God has for you in this season. Like, you're not going to be open to the people that He has that want to love you, the people that He has that want to support you, the people that He has that want to help you, you know, the people that He has to help you get to that next level, you know, to help you get over that next obstacle, that next challenge, you know, to help you to make that next boss move that you want to make, to help you make that next business move that you want to make, you know, whatever that you have going on into your world and you want, and you're just looking and you may feel like, you know, I can do it by myself, You're saying it because you're in like a hurt place. And so you're like, I don't need nobody, you know, I don't need nobody. And so you're only saying it like that because you're in a hurt place. And if you find yourself saying like, I don't need nobody, and if you like me, like, man, I don't need nobody, and like, you know, and sometimes when we have been hurt, sometimes we do say we don't need nobody and stuff like that. And that's sometimes it's just like, you may be like, you know, you may be in the season to where you be like, I really don't need nobody. Like, I just need God. Like, I just need me and God. But then you have those seasons to where God is placing people into your life that you need, because and the people that you need is going to help you get to where you want to be. And so, like I said, we have to be open to it, because there are people that want to love us, there are people that want to help us and support us and be there for us. But if we haven't healed from the hurt and the trauma, how are we going to be open to what God has for us? And also, some of us are missing out on people that's been around us, and that's been wanting to love us, been wanting to support us, been wanting to help us, but we're blinded. And see, we can't be blinded anymore. And if you've been blinded for years, or if you've been blinded for months, or if you've been blinded for a couple of days, or you know, some of us were just being blinded, and we can be blinded by people that's in our circle. Because let me tell you something, people that's in our circle could kind of, you know, hinder us. They would kind of be like, nah, I don't know. But you got to think about it. And like I said, everybody's not out to get you, but you do got some people that's in your circle that's like, that don't want to see you happy. You know, let me tell you something. And I'm kind of tapping into one of my topics on this week, but be careful how people react to your goals. That's the topic for this week. I ain't going to touch on that, but that's the topic for this week. That's one of the topics for this week. But be careful as to how people react to your goals. So when you telling people stuff and, you know, just kind of like they don't know, you know, they always got something negative to say, or they don't want you to be they don't want you to be doing something over here, but they want you to be doing something over there. And it's just like, they always want you to do what they want you to do. It's just like, you want to do what makes you happy, you want to do what's best for you. And so when you have like those people that are around you that don't want to see you happy, you got to break away from it. But then you got to also ask God to give you that spirit of discernment, and ask God to show you, like, God, who's for me, like, who's that? And He will begin to show you, because you got some people that's stopping you from people that's really wanting to love you and support you and be there for you. But like I said, we're blinded, and we're also blinded by the enemy, and we're also blinded by the love, by the hurt that we've been through. We're blinded by the hurt that we've been through. And so in this season, if it's your winning season, you got to claim that it's your winning season. And if it's your winning season, you can't bring over hurt and trauma and unhealed, you know, situations and unhealed relationships and friendships. You can't bring that over into this next season, because that's not gonna mix well, and that's not gonna mix well. That's not going to mix well in the skillet, the crock pot, wherever you cook out of, that's not going to mix well. And so it's like baking a cake. You got to put all the right ingredients in it. If you put too much, you know, it ain't going to come out right. And so we got to make sure that for one, we're being open in this season. Two is that we're also being cautious as well too, because let me tell you something, you know, you can forgive a person and give people chances after chances, but let me tell you something, there are some people that need to be forgiven and let alone, and then there's some people that need forgiving, and you just gotta hold on to them, because you know this, like, hold on, you got potential. I know you've been through some things, I know you hurt, you just need some love. And see, sometimes people just need some love, sometimes people just need some support. And those people that hurt you, and those people that done things wrong to you, they was hurt. I'm gonna talk to y'all in part 2. They was hurt.